What's going on YouTube? It's Jason again with JJ Drones, and we're on day 2 on our travels from Wisconsin up to Maine to pick up our wreaths for Wreaths Across America and then bring it down to Chattanooga, Tennessee. We're actually parked at a rest stop off of the I-80 Turnpike here in Indiana. And we stopped here late last night and I was able to get a whole bunch of the footage uploaded to the laptop and everything. So I stayed up late last night doing that, and I slept in this morning. So we're gonna hurry up, throw the GoPros on the truck, and then head on down the road, see how far we can make it today. We don't really have that far to go. We only have another 800 or so miles to our first delivery on Monday. So I'm not in any big rush, but we do have to stop in Toledo to get fuel. So let's stop talking about it and let's get into this video. Alright guys, so we are just getting ready to pull out of here. I just got done doing my pre-trip inspection on the truck and the trailer. Everything looks good to go. It is 57 degrees outside, the 9th of December. So it's a beautiful day. It is a little windy, not too bad. It could have been a good day to put up the drone, but I did oversleep quite a bit this morning, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I don't stay up as late as I did last night trying to upload all of the footage onto the laptop. Tomorrow night we have our live stream, as we usually do every Sunday, and that's gonna make things interesting for me on Monday morning because I have a 3 o'clock in the morning delivery at my customer. But that's 2 o'clock in the morning Central Time, and we do our live streams at 7 o'clock p.m. every Sunday night. And it's going to be an interesting live stream because we have the quarterfinals, or not the quarterfinals, but we have the finals for our Blinker Fluid of the Week awards. So whoever is crowned the winner of that, and you'll probably know by the time that this video comes out who the winner of our Blinker Fluid of the Week awards is. And I want to thank Dan, the droning veteran, for all the work that he puts in. Getting all those videos together week in and week out. It's not something that he has to do, but he does it because he absolutely enjoys filming it and then sharing it with you guys. So we are going to continue that journey with him next year, but as for this year, we will have our final winner of our Blinker Fluid of the Week awards. And I mean, that was something that was kind of a funny idea that he came up with, and I was like, yeah, let's go with it. So we've got a couple more minutes here and then we're gonna get out of here. I was kind of watching the weather because they did say there was going to be like this huge, massive snowstorm this weekend. And I've seen some rain in the forecast. But I've never even seen any temperatures that would be anywhere near the temperatures you would need to have snow. So I don't have any idea. I may be completely shocked because I'm not a meteorologist. I'm a truck driver. Pulling out. Now, the one thing that the state of Indiana did do that I do like is that they created this huge overflow parking area, so that when this area in front of us gets filled, there's still other places for trucks to park.
Continue on the current road.
And when I was driving last night, I started to feel tired, so I was looking for a place to park, and they've got these signs on the side of the interstate that tell you how many parking spots are available in each rest area. And at this one, it didn't say 0, but it didn't say that there was any spots open either. So when I pulled in here and I saw all the main parking was filled, I saw the overflow lot and I was like, huh, who would have thought that they'd make an overflow lot? Because they had that parking lot was full, filled back there, and there's a parking lot right in front of us, and that was filled. And the overflow lot was not even close to being filled. So thank you for creating a spot for trucks to park, because otherwise I would have either had to find another place to park or invent a parking spot, and inventing a parking spot is never fun. Now we're getting on to I-80. And I think I have to adjust my microphone. We're just going to clip it right here to the seatbelt. If you're a YouTuber and you're thinking about doing a trucking vlog channel, I highly suggest getting these DJI mics, and then when you're driving, instead of clipping it to yourself, just clip it directly onto the seatbelt. That way you don't have to worry about your microphone rubbing up against your seatbelt while you're driving, because it's connected directly to it. The one thing that I do wish for snow is that all of this brown would be covered in white. But I don't have any control over that. So my dad and my stepmom are going to be leaving out. My dad's going to be down in Lower Michigan for a few days with my stepmom and Sadie. And then they're going to leave Sadie at a relative's down there. And then they're going to travel on down to Chattanooga, and they're going to meet with me the night of the 15th, the night before Wreaths Across America Day. And then we're going to get together and have dinner. And he's talking about bringing me to a Buc-ee's, which I've never been to because they don't allow truck drivers on their properties. So I'm not a huge fan of that. But as far as like an experience goes, going to a Buc-ee's would be pretty cool, because those things are humongous. And who knows? We could be filming a future Blinker Fluid of the Week award winner just driving down the turnpike. You just never know. Now, if we are able to film all the way to our fuel stop's going to be over there in Perrysburg, Ohio at the Travel Centers of America. I have my doubts, especially after yesterday. Yesterday we were able to go, a little over an hour, hour and a half. To the customer, but there was that one section where I had the camera shut off, and then I turned them all back on, and the only GoPro that was working was the GoPro 11 that was on the front of the truck. So I don't know if I want to upgrade to a GoPro 11 for all of my cameras. That would be really expensive. But the GoPro 10s just do not seem to have the capacity to film as long as the GoPro 11s. And like I said yesterday, I don't know if the GoPro 12s are even an option as far as longevity with filming, because I mean there's no chance that these batteries overheat in this weather. Okay, so the only thing that would cause them to burn out would just be the lack of battery power. And I am using the Enduro batteries. And GoPro, you did a great job with the Enduro batteries. They work great in the wintertime. And they're not made to do long-term filming. They're action cameras. They're not made to be your source of your #1 camera. It's to get your action shots. But, and again, they work perfectly for a situation like this, because you can just strap them onto the truck and go. I mean, it took me maybe, well, let's say 10 minutes to set them up, because you put the battery in, and then once you put the battery in, then you have to go and connect them to your phone so that you can get the time and date settings and everything like that. And after you get the time and date settings, then you can actually see the preview on your phone. So when I connect them to the truck, I can line up the cameras how I want them to look while I'm going down the highway. So yeah, I'd say a good 10 minutes. But then after that, it's all the settings are all the same, so you just basically set it and forget it until you have to change batteries again. Now, I could continue to change batteries. I've got the 3 cameras right now. I've got 3 more on standby. And then I think I have 2 more Enduro batteries in the back of the truck, and then I've got 4 or 5 of the regular batteries, and the regular batteries don't last anywhere near as long as the Enduros do. So tell me your experiences with GoPro if you use your GoPro cameras for your videos. I know Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors, he uses them all the time along with his phone, kind of like I'm doing right now. But he uses a juice box, and I do have one in the truck, and I do have a door with a hole in the side of it so that I can actually plug it into the cameras while we're going down the road. So at one point in time, I may actually try that, and I think that I will do that when we're in Chattanooga, Tennessee, as long as the weather is nice. Because the problem with using that door is that any moisture that gets into the battery compartment, you'll destroy the GoPro, and you'll probably destroy everything that you filmed. Because not only will water get in there and destroy the battery, but that's where your SD card is as well. So you could probably destroy the SD card. But I may try it. The only one thing that I noticed when I tested it inside the truck is that you do have to have a battery in it. You can't just plug that in and use the GoPro with the juice box, because I don't know, it needs to have a battery. So I may just put in one of the regular batteries and then hook up the juice box And as soon as I get that all put together, then put it on the front of the truck. Because when we're in Chattanooga and we're going from the U.S. Express headquarters down to the cemetery, it's a little bit of a drive. I mean, it's not like a 3-hour drive or anything, but it's any, if I remember correctly, it was like about a 30-minute drive. And so I definitely don't want to lose any footage from that, because it is just spectacular to see all those state troopers running around, cutting off traffic, making sure that nobody gets into the procession. In fact, there were a couple times last year, there were a couple cars that tried to get into procession, and police officers had to escort them out of that. Now, you can't blame a person for wanting to be a part of the procession. I am still kind of dealing with this cold. The one thing that I can't figure out is how to adjust the heat and the cold, or the heat and the fan during this time of year, because when I go to bed at night, the heat feels good because it's colder outside, and then when you get up in the morning, you're sweating your butt off because you were just sleeping with the heat on, and the heat doesn't need to be on because, well, the sun is now warming up your truck. So I tried a mix of the heat and the fan last night, and, well, it worked to some degree, but not as much as I would have liked. Maybe it worked better than I thought, because I slept a lot longer than I wanted to. Oh, here's the exit for South Bend. It's my older sister's favorite football team for college. As my dad would say, all of her taste is in her mouth. No taste in football teams. Now, this area of the country, if you are into RVs, the Mishawaka area, Elkhart, Indiana, all the northern Indiana cities in that general area are all responsible for, I'd say, the majority of the RV sales in this country. Lots of RV manufacturers up here. And so yesterday when I was coming through at night, I really wished that it would have been during the daytime, because I would have loved to be able to show you guys some of the factories, because they're right there on the side of the highway. And we're more than likely not going to be coming back through this way, so probably not going to get a chance to show you. But in doing all of our research when we were looking at RVs. We learned about that, and I never really even paid much attention when I was driving through here on a regular basis. Okay, we got Mishawaka and Elkhart in front of us. Never mind. I lied. We still got time. Okay, so we've just got done going through Mishawaka, and so we're going to be coming up on Elkhart here in a little bit. That's where all the RV manufacturers are basically located for the entire country. I mean, there's some scattered around other places, but the bulk of them are right here in Indiana. And they also have the, I believe it's the Motor Coach Hall of Fame. It may be the RV Hall of Fame at this point, but it used to just be the Motor Coach Hall of Fame. And I'll try and point those out to you as we go down the highway. Yes, I am your tour guide for northern Indiana, so sit back, make sure that your food trays are in the upright position. I don't want you to get too excited and spill all your peanuts. Do you see that sign right there where it says spaces open? Those were the signs that I was talking about that I saw last night that told me how many parking spots were available in each and every one of the rest stops. Now, at the one that I parked at, it basically had 2 lines indicating that there probably wasn't any parking, but there was plenty of parking in the overflow, so you can't really take that as gospel. You should be able to. They should have a way of telling whether or not they've got parking or not, if that's the setup that they're going to have. But Indiana, you're going to have to work on that. Now, if you look off to your right, you've got your east-west manufacturers. Like I said, we're going to start getting into the RV manufacturers. Back there was east-west. And behind the trees there, I can see some Torques. Those are some toy haulers from Heartland. There's a Heartland warehouses back there. And Heartland is the manufacturer that made our Bighorn. So big shout out to Heartland RV manufacturers, because we love our Bighorn. And unfortunately, you guys are gonna miss the oh, yep, there's the headquarters for Heartland right there. Maybe you saw it in the front camera, but I doubt it. Now, a lot of the workforce that works at these RV manufacturers are Amish. I don't know how many people actually know that, but there's a huge Amish population up here, and a lot of them work at the RV manufacturers. A whole lot of Sprinter vans waiting to be changed over to RVs. You even got pontoon boats. Now off to the right here is I believe this is the Motor Coach Hall of Fame. Okay, it is now the RV and Motorhome Hall of Fame. They changed it. So you got the RV and Motorhome Hall of Fame on the right. You've got Amazon Warehouse on the left. But this Amazon Warehouse is not open yet. I've never seen a car in there. And on the right is the General RV, and we're talking about a dealership now. This is their inspection facility where they bring all of their RVs from the manufacturers to their warehouse. Right down here, just a hop, skip, and a jump from the manufacturer to the inspection facility, and then from there it'll go out to all their dealerships. Off to the left here, looks like you got Renegade, and those are going to be your motorhomes. Back there was a pontoon boat manufacturer, and then right here, those are some trailers I've never seen before. Okay, here's a sign for Forest River. Forest River is another big name RV manufacturer. They have a lot of different brands underneath their umbrella. So they've got some factories down here. And off to our left, I do believe those are all Grand Designs. Look at how big their facility is. Hopefully that comes out on camera. And then all these little RVs over here on the left, these are all Coleman's. I don't know when Coleman decided to go from making coolers to making RVs, but hey, might as well give it a shot, right? It is really neat to see all of those brand new RVs just sitting there. It's kind of like going by one of the auto manufacturers and seeing all the brand new cars sitting there waiting for the motor carriers to come pick them up and bring them out to the dealerships. Now there are some of them that you'll never see, and I'm talking about the auto manufacturers. You'll never see their inventory sitting out on a lot waiting for the car haulers to come pick them up because they don't want you to see what they got. But there are some that you can. So we've got another 47 miles in Indiana, and then another 71 miles in Ohio, and then we'll be at our fuel stop for the day. And these clouds in front of us, they're looking really, really cool. Like I said, it's not cold enough to snow or anything like that. It's 55 degrees. Possible rain. And anything's possible at this point. As far as I know, I could get into Ohio and temperature could drop 30 degrees and we could be in the middle of a snowstorm. Obviously, I'm kind of being tongue-in-cheek there, but at this time of year, you just never know what's going to happen. So you always just have to be prepared for anything.
The storm is coming, but I'm prepared. I'll be gone for a while, but don't be scared. Right now, I don't know if I'll ever arrive. Where the grass is green, we're still alive. I hope I'll see you on the other side. I know that I'll be paying for the ride into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole. To make myself whole again. You want the truth and you're having doubts. But if I tell you now, the sun dies out. 'Cause I can only give you my heart. When the darkest clouds begin to part, I hope I'll see you on the other side. I know that I'll be paying for the ride into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole. To make myself whole again. I'll give you my love. Can't give you my love. No, I'll give you my love. Can't give you my love. I'll give you my love into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole. To make myself whole again.
We have our exit coming up here. Now, Perrysburg is basically a suburb of Toledo. And it's basically a truck stop hub. There's 1, 2, 3 truck stops here. And if you go north on the interstate a little bit, there's 3 or 4 more. So if you're ever in need of fuel, there's no shortage of it here. And it is starting to rain. There's also an area here for trucking companies that they can swap trailers without having to go too far off of the freeway.
take the ramp ahead.
All right, so self-pay, easy pass. So we go to
Take the
easy
ramp
pass.
ahead, then take the ramp ahead. Take the ramp ahead, then keep left.
Okay, now we have to go all the way to the left because we want to go south.
Be in the left lane.
And now we've got to do this curly Q. Now it used to be when you came up to the stoplight, and you'll see what I mean here in a second, you'll be able to just turn left and it'll bring you right into the truck stop. But Ohio has adopted the Michigan left-hand turn, at least in this intersection, to where we have to actually go past the intersection. See, it would be easy just to hang a left here,
Turn left on Ohio 420, then take the first right.
but they got rid of the left turn lane. And now we basically have to do a U-turn. But it's not a U-turn only because the state requires you to do this. All right, here we go.
Turn right at the traffic light, then take the second right.
They've just increased the amount of time that it takes you. Okay, so that truck driver, he didn't care about no laws or signs. He turned left at the stoplight. And I'll tell you right now that I've been tempted. I've never done it, but I've been tempted to just turn.
Turn right, then take the first right.
All right, we are here.
Travel centers of America on the left.
All right. So we're gonna get fuel. And then we'll talk about what we're gonna do. All right, get our gloves. not in anybody else's way. In case somebody wants to use this fuel pump. Now we're gonna go inside, get our fuel receipt, and then we'll get out of here. All right, let's go get our fuel receipt. And then we can continue on down the road, but like I said, we won't be filming much or at all until I get parked for the end of the day. Okay guys, so I got my beef sticks for a snack. And we just gotta get in the truck and start getting ready to drive down the road. But I'm super happy that Wreaths still works. All right, so now I'm going to fill out my envelope and get things ready to go, but there's not going to be any more filming as far as driving goes tonight. But as soon as we get parked, like I said, I'll show you my dinner, and then we'll close out the video. Okay guys, well, the day is over with, and like I said, I was going to show you what I was going to make for dinner before I actually ended up closing out this video. So welcome to my kitchen. It pretty much is all right here. We got the microwave right over here, and I'm going to grab what I'm going to have for dinner out of the fridge, so just one sec. So here we have a nicely prepared steak, and then we've got some mashed potatoes with bacon. I was thinking of having a salad, but I'm not really sure if I'm feeling it tonight. So I think we will skip on the salad tonight, but I think we are gonna heat up some of these potatoes and the steak here. And then as soon as I get that done, I'll show you what it looks like. So there you have it guys. It's my steak and potatoes dinner for tonight. And I'm going to enjoy eating this after a long day working on the road today. And the rain didn't make my day that much easier, but at least it wasn't snow. So we haven't hit any of the snow yet. From what Haley told me, it is snowing back in Michigan right now, so hopefully we don't run into any of that, well, at least on our way up to Maine. But we can't control the weather, otherwise it would always be sunny and 75 degrees. Now, tomorrow we're only going to be driving, well, around a little over 300 miles, and then we're going to be parking for the night. We've got the live stream tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time, so that's going to be a lot of fun, doing the Blinker Fluid of the Year award winner. It's going to be the first of its kind, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to discuss how this trip might have not even happened. So definitely hope to see any or all of you at the live stream or any future live streams on my channel, because we do have a lot of fun and we do come up with a lot of interesting topics. But I'm going to eat my dinner, and then I'm going to upload all this footage to the laptop so that it's all ready for day 3, which will be tomorrow. So I appreciate all of you for being here. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified the next time I upload one of these videos to YouTube. This is the Wreaths Across America series here on the JJ Drones channel. I appreciate all of you for being here and coming along for this ride with me, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye everybody.